Yes, the Llandovery North loop there, very nice indeed, fully recommend it. Now this video coming up is a second ride which I did last week with my buddy Ken. Now this route is around the southwest area of Wales in a remote sort of part of the UK, a place called Pembrokeshire. Now this is a different kind of ride really, it's around the coastline. It's 186 miles of coastline, 50 beaches, the sea on three sides, almost like an island. Picturesque towns on the coast and some interesting finds that I found along the way. Just at the end of the video, I am going to bolt on a couple of places that I visited after Pembrokeshire. One is the Eland Valley, which I went to. That was just a spectacular place to ride through. And then the second one, a 150, well over 150-year-old wooden bridge going over an estuary on the GS, which is 1/4 ton. I had all my panniers on as well, so it's probably more than that. It's going to hold up. It holds trains on this wooden track going across this estuary, so it's going to hold the GS. Yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video. And greetings bike fans, welcome to DMT, Dazmatron Motorcycle Trips. I hope you are well, and this is day 2 of my Southern Wales tour. We're going to go a little bit off piste from the actual route from the Simon Weir book, because I'm with my tour guide Ken, who is a native Welshman and lives in this region. So the route starts from Carmarthen. We stopped for a bit of breakfast there. As you can see, we're going around the coast, the sea's just to the left, so some nice sights and sounds, and Barry Island is over there. Shoot off the edge here straight into the sea. It's a nice residence looking over the sea, some sort of castle. A big fish. In the 1920s, Pendine Sands in Carmarthenshire became famous in the story of the world land speed record. In April 1926, J.G. Parry Thomas, in his Babs, broke the existing record with speeds of 169 and 171 mile an hour. The next year, on Pendine, Malcolm Campbell hit 174.8 mile an hour in his Napier Bluebird, so the scene was set for Parry Thomas to reclaim the record. His attempt on the 3rd of March though ended in disaster. Babs rolled at speed and its driver was killed. Babs was buried in the dunes on Pendine Pass. 42 years later, Babs was recovered and painstakingly restored over 16 years. I've got a charity sort of thanksgiving towards fallen heroes, the families of fallen heroes from past wars and up until recent wars. Also, we all know what's going on now. It's a bit of a separate thing to what we're doing today in the South Wales tour, but if you want to give a very small donation to the charity collection that I've got going on, there'll be a link in the description. Check that out, or you can go onto my Facebook page, Dazmatron Motorcycle Trips on Facebook, and you can click the link and you can make a very small donation. Thanks very much for that, I appreciate it, thank you. So see there on the left, Captain's Table, Mulberry Restaurant. Of course, if you're on the back enjoying this ride, then you're going to get the sights or the visual sensation, but you're not getting there's a bit of a chill on my face, but it's bearable, it's tolerable, but you're not getting the aroma or the smell and the coming from some of these delicatessens and sweet shops. Real sweet, savoury sort of smell, like that house, Edwardian. Not sure where Ken's taking me. We're going to catch a ferry. It reminds me of Ballymorey, a children's TV programme where there was a row of houses and each house was a different colour, and the colour of each house represented a character in the children's TV show. There's a lot of eateries and delicatessens in the town centre there, but yeah, lovely place, really nice. big portcullis on the side there. I think Ken's not quite sure whether this is the right road, but we'll see when we get there. And so this is the part of the map, I guess it's like a little peninsula where it's just going to a point on the edge of the land, and to the right there is a firing range. We've got red flags, so you have to be cautious. You can't encroach that area because there's live firing. We can't go any further than this, so this is where the ferries come in from Rosslare, I believe it is. But this is a curious little staircase. There's nothing to say that we can't go down these steps. What a strange place to... Ken thinks it's a church, a little church built into the rocks on the edge of a cliff. How curious is that? I don't know how far I'm going to get or what's even down here. Whoa, there's a door. Dare I go in? Hello! Wow. Well, it's the remains of the building. During the 5th and 6th centuries, it was common for Celtic missionaries to travel the coasts. Tradition says St Govan was being pursued by pirates when a cleft in the rock opened up for him to hide in. It closed around him until the enemy left, and it was here that he stayed to worship until his death in 586. The rib markings in the rock cleft are said to be the imprints of St Govan's body as he lay hidden there. It does look like something out of Game of Thrones, doesn't it? I won't be surprised if this has been used in films, this building. Legend has it St Govan's silver bell was stolen by the pirates. When their ship was stunk by a storm, angels retrieved the bell and entombed it in a rock close to the chapel. When tapped by St Govan, the rock sounded a note 1,000 times stronger than the original bell. Battle tanks, Leopard Mark 1. What I would say, if you like a nice, serene, gentle ride around the coastline of southwest Wales, then this West Wales tour in the Simon Weir book is a really nice route to do actually. Nice, quiet, cosy little villages like this, no traffic at all hardly. Bigger sort of towns like Tenby, which is really charming. Country roads in between the towns along the coastal route like this. But yeah, it's just a really nice, gentle, serene route. Some nice sightseeing. I imagine in the summer this place would be heaving. And some famous person there, statue. Pembroke Castle. I did say to Ken to find somewhere to get a drink. Oh, this looks ideal. Hiya. This looks perfect. I'm ready for a cup of tea.
Us all the way back from Tenby.
Have we really?
Yeah.
Feels like we're going around in circles a little bit. Well, he's the route guide, so
yeah, you did a shortcut and we thought, where have you gone? And then you only got to Tenby about 50 yards in front of us. I thought we're still working on little rim brakes, and I said to my wife, no, too much weight there. Too much weight, too much speed.
Yeah, there's no reason for any of that not to be up square and vertical. There's no reason.
It's got tea in it, you say? It's got tea in it. Like a fruitcake, yeah. Yeah, it's quite nice actually. Yeah, Barra Brief, really enjoyed that. And also Welsh cakes, I tried some of that. That's really nice as well. So just after the Cornerstone Cafe, we were losing a bit of time, so we decided to go back inland and go back to Ken's locality. So what I'll do, because this is getting into 10+ minute video, I'll do the next phase and 2 locations we went to, the Eland Valley and Barmouth Bridge, in the next episode. Yeah, did you know that YouTube's algorithm determines whether a channel is doing well and whether it's getting what? So by subscribing to the channel and pressing the like button, it does show that people are interested in the channel. Ride safely, see you soon. Bye bye for now.